Hi Lovies! Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would share with you this really simple Valentine's Day card that I put together using those doily gowns that I did a tutorial on about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. They make the cutest little darn cards. So this is one of the cards that I made, and my little theme to it is all dressed up in your love. I just think that's adorable for Valentine's Day. This is one of the bigger doilies that I picked up from, I believe I got this from the Dollar Tree in the pack of 32. You guys, if you watch me regularly, then you've already seen me haul all this. You probably already seen the tutorial on how to make these Valentine's Day doily gowns. I'm going to make another one on camera just in case you guys didn't catch that video, but you can make them in all different sizes and styles. And this one I actually inked so that it wouldn't be white. And then these ones I did leave white, and these are the smaller doilies. And I did this one a little bit different. And while I was playing with all of these, I also had another idea, because of course you can make these cards in all different styles, sizes, a million different ways. You can use your own little quote, whatever floats your boat. But when I was making these, I thought, you know what, this would be really cute too, is if you put one of these dresses, which I didn't do. I don't have any of that on the inside, but if you were to take one of these dresses and put it on the inside of the card, they make perfect little gift card holders, and I'm going to show you. Look at this. You just stick that up in the corner there. And I know it's going to look a little weird because it's the front of the card and I have that upside down. This is a Dollar Tree gift card, and they fit perfect. So let's say you're making this for someone for Valentine's Day and you're going to gift them a gift card. These little dresses make the perfect little tuck spot or holder for a gift card as well. So even if you wanted to put one of these little doily gowns on the inside of the card, you could use it for a little tuck spot for a gift card. So I thought that was fantastic. And if you don't like the poofiness, which I didn't do because I wanted to show you that, you can just glue them down to make them flat in the front so they're not so poofy on the front of your card. But if you're going to use them for a gift card holder, put them on the inside and leave them open. So again, these can be used in many different ways and different styles, different colors. They're just adorable, and for me, they just really speak Valentine's Day-y. I don't know why, but they're just so cute. I think they are so stinking cute to give to like one of your friends or whatever, your grandma, your mom, your aunt, whatever it may be. I just think they are adorable for Valentine's Day. So I thought I would come on here and do a quick little tutorial on how I put these together. I just did something simple on the inside. I did some stamping. I don't know who I'm sending these to or anything like that yet, but I used some really pretty washi, some stickers. I did some stamping in the front. This is my own handwriting. So like I said, guys, they're so simple. They're so easy. I thought I'd make one on camera live with you guys just so that you got an idea of how I put them together. And I'm going to make another little doily dress just in case you guys didn't catch the first tutorial. Again, I can talk. They are so easy. So I have some already pre-made, if you will. I bought them. Where is that little package? I got this a long time ago from Lovies, and it was actually, who was this? Tutor. I think this was Dave, or whatever his name is. Who's Tutor? I totally forget. But anyways, this was a big package of envelope and cards, and I've been using this for like years, and I got it for $1.99 from Lovies. So that's what I'm using, but you don't have to. You can get a piece of cardstock and cut it down, and that's what I did for my like little teal one. I got a piece of teal cardstock, and I just measured it with this card and cut it down to a card size. So you can use different colors if you like. We're probably going to be doing some mixed media today because I hate just plain white cards. So I hate that. So to get started, I'm just going to lay down some paper here so that I don't mix media all over my desk. I'm going to bring you guys up a little bit higher There, I think that'll work better so you guys can see more. And I'm actually going to put down quite a bit of pink because I think I'm going to do a teal dress. So I think that'll be just adorable. Okay, so here's my pink ink and my dabber. And I'm actually going to start off with some mixed media, which I'm actually going to put a design down. So I'm going to get some washi tape and just washi tape that down so it doesn't move on me. And while I was digging for my little stencil here, I came across one of my little Prima girls. Let me just get this down real quick so this doesn't move on me when I ink it. There we go. I came across one of my Prima girls. I was thinking when I saw this, I was like, wow, I wonder if I just stamped my Prima, I probably could take one of these little doily dresses and stick it right over one of my Prima dolls. So I wouldn't have to use the dress. I probably could take this little doily dress right here and stick it right over Prima girl. That would be adorable as well. So that might be something I have to try. So that gave me an idea. So I might have to try that. Maybe we'll try it at the end. But I already have an idea of what I want to do for this one. So we're just going to go for it instead of changing plans. So I'm just going to start dabbing here. And then however it looks is however it looks. But I'm sure it'll be pretty. Let me just peel that up. And there you go. So now I'm going to take one of my doilies and begin to make a dress. I'm actually going to do a smaller dress because I'm going to put a doily behind it so that I can write dressed up in your love. So this is the beginning of the doily dress. What you're going to do is you're going to fold the back down and you're going to just get the doily scallops like that. That's the first layer of your gown. Then you're going to bend a back again, not quite in the center, a little bit off to the side, because you want this piece right here. See, if you fold it down in the center, then that's what you're going to get, and that's not what you want. So you got to take it back just a little bit, a little off, and again, you're trying to get the scallops right where the other scallops start. Just like so. Just like that. That is all of the scallops in your dress. And then all you're going to do is glue this part down, which I'm going to get some right here. Last time I used hot glue. This time I'm just going to use a little bit of stick glue because not everybody has hot glue. It works just as well. Just a little bit of stick glue right there. And then that pointed piece right there, you're just going to fold it down like that. And that's going to start the basis of your waistline for your gown. And you're going to do the same thing. Just take a little bit of stick glue or hot glue, wet glue, whatever kind of glue you got going on. And you're just going to kind of press that down so that doesn't lift up on you. Just like that. And that is the basis for your dress. Now at this point, if you don't want an all white lace dress, this is where you would either ink it, spritz it, spray it, coffee dye it, tea dye it, whatever it is that you're going to do, this is when you would change the color for your dress, and that is exactly what I am going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of purple on my dress, so I'm just going to get my little dabber, and then all I'm going to do is just brush. Like this, so that it really picks up the scalloped edges, just like so. But I want some of that white, just like that. But this really defines the edges of the dress, which is what I like. And again, you don't have to do this part. You can leave your dress white. Not the big deal. You could even do different inks, different layers. I could have did a layer of pink, I did a layer of purple, and I did a layer of teal. So I can even make this different layers if you wanted to. Different layers of colors. Whatever works for you. But I really like that. I think that looks really pretty. And then just to save some time, I already traced out a bodice on my cardstock here, and this is just leftover cardstock from making this card. So in this bodice, I didn't put little shoulders. I just did like a little heart shape. And guys, these are super, and so I just made a heart, and then I erased the middle part and just put little hips and come down, and then that'll glue right on top of that. Just like that. So all you have to do is cut it out, and I save all my little scraps for stuff like this. Okay. And then all you're going to do is glue your little bodice on to your dress. Isn't that cute? At this stage, sometimes they remind me of little fairy dresses too. So I'm thinking about trying my hand at something fairy as well. Not just little gowns. It's like, this might be really cute, something fairy. But I'd have to work at it. So I'm just going to get that glued down. Make sure it's straight on her little bodice here. Yep. Looks good to me. Okay, and then the next step, this part you might have to use some wet glue or hot glue if you have it, and that's if you want to add a ribbon. If you want to add a ribbon to the dress, which I did on all my dresses, adding little ribbons to the dress. You don't have to do this part, but I really do think it makes, you know, it really does make the dress pretty. So I used hot glue, or you can use, like I just said, a wet glue. And it's just so that you don't have that line, you know what I mean? So I really liked this. I thought this was really cute, and this is all you're going to do. You're just going to wrap it around the bodice like that. You're going to put some glue on the back, but never glue the front, because if you want the little sash to hang, you have to leave the front of your ribbon open, glue it in the back. Okay, I think we're in business now, and I wanted to show you could do something like this too. If you didn't want to do a sash, you could actually kind of bring it to a point in the front like that. See how that almost gives you a heart-shaped look, and then just take a big jewel like one of these, and you could put it right in the center like that. That would absolutely be adorable. Maybe I can rip one off and kind of show you. This is the back of my dress, but I think you guys kind of get the point that I'm trying to make here. Like something like that instead of doing a sash, if that's something that you preferred. That is absolutely adorable in my personal opinion. You could do something like that. So that's totally different than the way that I'm doing mine, but I think it looks adorable. But this is the front of my dress, and I'm going to add a sash. So you don't need much material. And all you're going to do is kind of make like a cancer ribbon like this, and all you're going to do is stick the longer part, the back part, through the part that you didn't glue down in the front like that. That becomes your sash, and then all you're doing is gluing this part down so that it comes out like that. Just like that. And then there's your sash for your little dress. So again, I'm going to do this off camera because I have a feeling this is going to take some time as well. And I'm just going to glue this down. Okay, so now that I got that glued down, I'm just going to trim it up a little bit because it is a little long for my taste. So I'm going to trim that up to like right about here. And then this one I'll take about right here. Just like that. Isn't it cute? And then all I do is, this is totally up to you. You can add some bling, which I have some here. And also, if you wanted to, this part you might need hot glue for, but I would think that you could probably take some ribbon and you can scrunch it like this. You know how you scrunch ribbon like that? And you get that ribbed look. See how you have that ribbed look? You could probably outline the top of this bodice with that, and it would look like a ruffle. I think you guys understand what I mean. Like you could outline the top of this bodice with that and you would have a ruffle around your bodice. But in order to do something like that, I would really think you'd have to have hot glue because you would need this to stay down firmly and quickly. You wouldn't have time to like hold it and wait. So you could do something like that, but I really enjoy using these little gemstones to like bling out, so to speak, my my beautiful little doily gowns. So I'm going to take the purple and I'm going to add a few to the belt. Like I love putting one up right there. And then I'm going to take these two and use them as like little buttons like that. Just like that. I think that looks so stinking cute. And then that gives that a little bit of character and a little bit of life. And like I said, you guys, you could use, maybe you guys have some ribbon or something of that nature. Maybe you have smaller little pearls. Like I could pearl that out like I did. Where's my little, like this one. I made the top of the bodice all blinged out like it had all this stuff around it. Or like I said, you could use the ribbon and make ruffles. You could get yourself some lace and make ruffles around the edges. Whatever you want to do, I'm just doing something simple and easy for this video. But again, you can make these in different ways. Let me get rid of my little desk protector there and bring back our card. I think that's going to look so stinking cute. I love the colors. Teals, purples, pinks, all that colors are my favorite for Valentine's Day. So what I'm thinking about doing is taking another doily. Again, I'm doing something very different. And I just want to put a little bit of ink on the edges so the doily pops off this. But because we put this design here on the card, I think it'd be very difficult for me to write on the card all dressed up in your love and it pop. See how this pops? This one too. It pops up off the page. So I think I'm going to, like I said, ink the edges so that the doily isn't so stark white. And this part right here I'm going to put all dressed up in, and then I will stamp love once I get the dress put down. So to bring some of that purple in, I am going to actually use the purple ink to ink up my edges of my doily. And for this, I'm going to hold the doily, not lay it down so I don't get any weird like marks on it. But this is just to bring some texture to the doily, and I want it to be very dark just so that you don't lose the doily against all of that. I think you're going to see it when I lay it down. I think it'll make sense. At least it makes sense in my mind, but I do that all the time. Things make sense in my mind, and then I do them and I'm like, I don't know if that made sense to anybody. But I get what I'm doing. Now when I put that down, do you see how that just pops off? You don't lose the doily and all of that. And then see how I'll put the little doily dress down here. And then that's how I'm pulling in all of that purple. I think that's going to be really cute. So the next step is, before I glue this down, is to write in here all dressed up in, and then I have this adorable little love, I have it upside down, love stamp. That's the stamp I'm going to use. Okay, but I think I'm going to do purple again. And then in here, I'm just going to write. And I hate my handwriting, and I do it anyways, guys. I do it anyways. I do it in all different kinds of ways. I'm going to put all. I think I'm going to do, should I do cursive or should I not? I never know what to do. I think I'm just going to do regular. All caps. All. I'll put dressed underneath. There we go. All dressed up in your. I think that looks cute. Okay, I'll bring back my card. Now we'll get our glue. Let me put this down so I don't get glue all over my desk. I took it away too soon. Okay. I'll put right here, make sure that it is straight. Yes, it is. Okay. Get it glued down. Okay. And then we have to get our dress glued down. I think I like it. So, the next thing is, do I like it straight? Do I like it at an angle? I think I like it at an angle. Okay. So, before I do that though, I just want to make sure that I have enough room to put love. Maybe I'll have to bring it over a little bit. Okay, put love here. That might be what we have to do. Yeah. Makes more sense anyways. See, that's what you have to do. You have to play. Okay, let me get this glued down. Okay, I think that's good. Word of advice, I made 2 cards prior to this, and my love stamp was crooked on my block. And then when I would go to stamp it, it was crooked. And I kept like, I know I laid that straight. It was the stamp itself. So word of advice, make sure your stamps are straight on your blocks. Okay, and then I want to get this perfectly straight too. I think that looks right. And then press. Beautiful. And then just to bring some color in it, I'm going to actually take one of my markers here. I might give it a second to dry though. Let me give it a second to dry. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to outline it like I did this one. See how I outlined the love in white? It just pops a little bit of a color in there. So I think that's what I'm going to do, but I better wait till it dries because then I'll smudge it and then I'll be really upset with myself. And then what I'm going to do to bring in some teal is I'm going to take some of these little pearls and I'm going to actually stud out a little bit of my little doily up here. Just a little bit in the circle that goes around it, just like this, on the inside. While I wait for that to dry. So I'm going to come down a little bit. I like that. I like that a lot. I think that looks very, very cute. Okay, and then I think I can just outline this just a little tad in purple just to bring some depth into this. And again, this is not something you have to do. This is just stuff I enjoy. To me, it is all the little extras that really make things. But that's my personal opinion. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the truth. Okay, so I think you kind of understand what I mean. See how that grounded that and then like pulled it up? It pulled it up off the paper. Kind of makes it look 3D. You don't get lost in the design. It kind of grounds it there. And then the last thing I'm going to do just to bring this kind of home is I'm just going to add some cutesy little stickers that I picked up for 97 cents at Walmart that has all of these teals and pinks and purples. And I think this will be a go. So I'm just going to add like a little love one here. I think that's good. I think that kind of pulls it all together. But of course, if you wanted to do more, you can bling it out with some pearls or some gems. I have all different colors that will kind of pull all this, you know, all these colors together. So you can go crazy and like gem out a few little things if you wanted to. Whatever it is that you wanted to do, this is your creativity. This is whatever you want to do from that point on. I think I'm going to just leave this very simple. Very simple, very simple. Just think that turns out adorable. And then all I do is either find some stickers that I really, really like, or I stamp it, or whatever I'm going to do on the inside for this one. For this one, I did a little sticker that says "You're magical," because I just think this is very whimsical and magical. And then for the very first one I made, these are actually Dollar Tree stamps. I have them sitting actually right here. They were these ones. "You're so sweet," and the little cupcake. Yeah, I used these for the inside. So you can stamp, you can write your own little sentiments, you could use stickers, you can leave it plain, you can leave it blank, whatever you want to do on the inside. But I just wanted to show you guys a quick tutorial on how to make adorable little Valentine's Day cards using our doily dresses that I did a tutorial on not too long ago. I can link the tutorial down below, but I kind of already recreated one of these doily dresses again on camera live with you, and I think they're absolutely adorable to use for Valentine's Day. And like I said earlier, I might try it out. This video is getting a little lengthy, so I might do it in another video. But like I said, stamp one of these gorgeous girls and take one of these doily dresses and put it on instead of using the dresses that they come with. Also, you could take one of these awesome little doily gowns and use them at wedding rehearsals, bridal showers, baby showers. There is multiple mother-daughter teas. You can slip little name tags or place settings in here. You can leave them popped up and set them on a plate and they would sit straight up because the doily would make the gown stand up. Cards, you can use these in many, many ways. These doily gowns are adorable and they also can be done in many ways as well. So I don't want to go on and on and on because this video is getting a little long, but I wanted to show you how adorable these little doily gowns can be used for Valentine's Day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have a lot of fun making these. I think these are adorable, and I will be talking to you guys soon in the next video. Until then, always do what you love and take care of you. Bye, guys.